Hi. Good afternoon.
Hi.
We are checking in because we got some questions a couple weeks ago. We asked you guys open forum, whatever questions you had for us.
Yes,
Personal,
we did.
business, Q&A, all day. Puppy wants to play.
Yeah, you want to see the pup?
Want to see our boy?
Oh, there he is.
Little camera shy. Show me your smile. Handsome boy.
All right.
Handsome boy. All right, so questions. We're going to start doing this regularly, just regular questions. Whatever you guys have, we'll post it on our story, so stay tuned into there. We'll do a Q&A. We're thinking like once a month, so just kind of an open forum. Whatever you want to know, we'll tell you.
Yeah, anything about us, about our business, about the home buying process, or
About
the
San
home
Diego.
selling process, about San Diego.
We got some of those too.
About marketing.
Question number one. Let me find it. Hold on. All right, question number one coming from April Toro, who is one of our referral partners, actually. If you're interested in being a referral partner of ours, slide into our DMs. We have a lot of those set up across the nation. April wants to know, how do you add cool GIFs to your IG stories? The choices on the Instagram platform are... Actually, to be honest, we use all the ones on the Instagram platform. But if you pull up the search bar under the GIF, you type in, if I most commonly type in champagne, I would say. There's a lot of champagne choices. I'll look up thinking, and you'll see a lot of GIFs about thinking stuff. Basically just like Google though, if you want to find a GIF for exactly what you're doing.
There's a little search bar when you're in your story, and it allows you to type it in. So let's look it up.
There's probably a more fancy way to go about showing you this. Oh no, don't show that. Your Instagram, if you hit the GIF icon, it'll show you all the popular ones that are currently trending. At the very top is where you can search. And like I said, I'll type in champagne, if I can spell.
Just to spell it correctly.
The champagne GIFs, and there's like pages upon pages. So really whatever it is, it's gonna take a lot of load. But whatever it is, if it's like a feeling, if it's a property, if it's a house, if it's open house, I'll type in a bunch of different words and just look for the exact GIFs that they have available on Instagram.
Absolutely.
But you kind of have to search to find the good ones, because otherwise the ones they show you initially are, as you said.
Yeah. Question
Numero dos. Is it a good idea to work for a company, or is it preferable to be independent? This is coming from Kishla Yara.
I would say it would be, you really have to really assess what's best for you as an individual. Right now we are your San Diego agents, but we're actually underneath a bigger company here in San Diego called Big Block, which is our broker.
Yes.
Our broker, they actually allow us to brand ourselves and to do our own marketing, which is one of the reasons why we're with them, and it really works with us. I would say it's probably best depending on where you are in your career, how comfortable you are. I would say if you're just starting out, I would start out with a bigger brand. There's more support, there's more training, there's more education, and you just, in the first couple years of your just career, you really need that kind of somebody who's going to be there that's going to answer your questions, because there's just so many things that can come up in a real estate transaction that you want somebody there for your support. So I would say, if you're really starting out with your career, I would go with a brand or a company that you feel comfortable with, you feel comfortable with the people, and you feel comfortable with what they're going to be able to provide you. If it's later on in your career and you really have to assess what you're ready for. If you're ready to start your own brokerage, then I would say more power to you.
I think the other thing to keep in mind with that too is you're really interviewing them. For the most part, you're trying to find the best fit for you. So it may be what you start out with initially in your career may not be the person that you end up with. But when you're going out there, I think finding the best match for you personally, and then also if you have a brand established, as long as you have the freedom to be exactly who you are. I mean, what you see is what you get here. So as long as they give you that freedom and you're not tied to only doing specific things, only marketing yourself one specific way, I think the more that real estate goes on and the more it changes, it's going to be especially important to establish who you are and your brand. So whatever company and whatever place gives you the most freedom to do so.
Absolutely.
And that person was actually from Puerto Rico. I just realized.
Puerto Rico.
She says she's really proud of us for being women brokers. Much love.
Go like this.
Lipstick?
Yeah. Oh, also you have broccoli in here?
Will you adopt me? Champagne and fun is my kind of party, LOL. Mine too.
The answer is yes.
Ooh, this one's a loaded one. What advice would you give to a new realtor? How much time do you have?
There's a lot of advice.
I would like your top three.
I would say that you definitely have to be patient with yourself, and don't expect it to happen overnight. And
That's a good one.
it's a long game. Real estate's a long game. They have it. Our dog is just
He's so crying.
he's
so
crying
upset.
right here because he wants to be part of. He wants to be part of it.
You want to be on the show?
Have a good safety net. I would say probably have at
Cushion.
least 3 months cushion in your expenses. Cut back on your auxiliary expenses in your first 6 months to year that you're starting off.
Yeah.
And I would say be persistent and get the support that you need. So whether it is somebody to motivate you to get out of bed on Monday morning, someone to help you with lead generation or your scripts, or anything like that. So that's what I would say for somebody who's just starting out.
Yeah.
Be patient with yourself, be persistent, and be prepared. Ooh, I like that.
Always be prepared. Good, solid, like Boy Scout ending there. So many people that say, don't say it this way, don't do it that way.
Yeah.
You really have in this job the freedom to be 100% yourself and
Be
authentic.
you.
Like you don't
Do
have to do
you.
it the way, what works for
Yeah.
us is not going to work the same
It's
for
not
everybody.
going to work for everybody.
I
Yeah.
feel like I have an echo. Right behind me. But just embrace kind of the journey of it. Don't be afraid to broadcast when you make a mistake or your goofy side or whatever it is. Just keep following through, stay true to who you are, and it will happen if you keep doing your daily accountability activities.
It will.
Happen.
Yeah,
It
it
will.
will.
All I need to know is, do you guys always wear the coolest sunglasses? OMG. Yes. Short answer, yeah, we do.
I would say 75% of my sunglasses are from like the
$2
$10
store.
rack at like Rite Aid.
Yeah.
I have a couple of sunglasses that are like,
Nice, but I don't
Like
even
nice
wear them.
ones,
If I'm
yeah.
going to be drinking, which, you know, frequently, I don't bring them because I don't want to lose them.
our dog is
Would
so
you
obsessed
just
with us.
chill? There's nobody else here. It's just a screen. Hey guys, would love to know more about how you grew your Instagram following. That was a big one. So last July, July 2017, we had 333 followers. By the time we hit this July, my goal was to have 10,000 followers, and we surpassed that by quite a bit. Whoopie whoop. The thing to keep in mind with Instagram, everything is a formula, everything is an algorithm, and while they change it frequently, you kind of have to just be consistent with your activities and what you do on Instagram. The biggest thing I would say with that is being consistent with regularly posting, regularly engaging.
Consistency is key. It's just like your real estate career. You can't expect your Instagram followers to grow if you're not continuously and consistently engaging with them. So
And you can expect people to like everything you post if you're not
Yeah.
liking and commenting on their stuff. So get involved with your audience. Try to include them on your posts, you know. Comment in such a way of like, comment below your favorite thing to do on Saturday. You know what I mean? Make it engaging and something you want to click on. Also, utilize all the tools that are available on the social media. So your story, you should be adding
Yeah.
to every single day. IGTV, where we're going to post this, you should be adding to that at least once a month, I would say. Facebook, like really all of it, you just need to put something out there.
yeah.
And then again, it's making sure that the content is relevant and interesting. Don't post just to post. Don't post just a house to say this is a house. Look at how cool.
Yeah.
Like, make it engaging. Make it something you would actually want to click on.
Make it about you. Too.
Yeah.
About
Have
you.
fun.
The more you are yourself on your social media, the more positive feedback you're gonna get.
Exactly.
So
People feel like they get to know you through that. So
Yeah.
it's kind of your platform to be like, hey, here's who I am, and here's what makes me stand apart than everybody else that's on Instagram, the millions of people. Next question: how many hours a day do you spend on social media content? That's a tough one.
probably more than you're gonna want to know about.
This is true, but to be honest, it's like a hobby of mine at this point. I enjoy making the graphics and the infographics. Like I kind of geek out on this stuff, and it depends. Today I spent about 5 minutes on it making the post that we did today. So sometimes it is short. Say every couple hours, I at least get on there once to kind of check out what's going on. Not a specific number a day I could tell you. Usually before the week starts, I try to line up or have an idea of what I want to do. If it's going to be an elaborate story or if an educational post, I'll try to get that set up ahead of time. But definitely a couple hours a day. It's not a fun answer. Next question. Why are you guys so freaking cute?
Oh my god, I don't know.
Did you notice that? I don't know. Do you all feel using Instagram has helped improve your business sales or just awareness?
Both.
100% both.
Yeah.
Initially it was awareness. When we didn't have any followers and we just started trying to revamp it and make it interesting, it made a huge difference in the awareness when we went out to places. People would know who we were, which was amazing. So it just kind of grew our network and started the conversation for us without us having to do it, which was awesome. But then that slowly transpired into business. So now people see us and they'll hit us up for questions, whether it's on a property or into our DMs. And now it's actually producing business, which is even better. Next question. No question, but you ladies are the cutest.
Oh, yay.
That's so nice of you guys. So sweet.
Thanks.
Love you guys. Mwah.
Okay, so I
You're
think
welcome.
that's it. Well, thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. We're more than happy to answer them for you, whether that be like on a daily basis in our DMs or the next time we do one of these videos. We love engaging with our Instagram audience. We love you guys. We wouldn't be here without you. So,
No, we wouldn't.